Our headlines today.
I love taking fingerprints by force because I'm like, give me your fingerprints. But no, I'm going to break your fingers if you don't get them to me.
The Met unreservedly apologises after a BBC reporter went undercover at a major London police station and found officers revelling in the use of force, misogyny and racism.
Any person's the worst to deal with. God, we so lose our job right now.
11 people, most of them serving police officers, are now under formal investigation.
Refugees will have to wait longer before they can apply to settle permanently in the UK and face tighter controls over being joined by their families under planned reforms to the asylum system.
Specially trained dogs search for the body of a 3-year-old British girl who disappeared from Fairy Meadow Beach in Australia more than 50 years ago.
Good morning. Thousands of people owed money for things like unfair dismissal after winning employment tribunals aren't getting their cash.
And good morning from me. Bright day to the south and east of the country, but we'll see things turn wetter in the north and the west. And then, of course, tomorrow, there's the arrival of Storm Amy.
The UK's biggest supermarket chain, Tesco's, saw sales grow by 4.9% in the first half of the year, boosted by an unusually hot summer. Sales of its premium range products grew by almost 16%. Tesco has raised its profit forecasts now for the full year. Take a look at the papers. Moan, moan, moan. That's the Metro's headline. And like many of the front pages today, it leads on reaction to the news that a company linked to the former peer, Michelle Mone, has been ordered by the High Court to pay back £122 million. This after a judge ruled that the PPE Medro breached a government contract for the supply of PPE during the COVID pandemic. The paper includes a response from Baroness Mone claiming that she has been scapegoated.
Let's have a look at the Times, reporting that £1 billion of electricity bill payers' money has been spent getting suppliers to switch turbines off during high winds in order not to overload the energy grid. It puts the blame on flaws in the UK's drive for net zero. And net zero also subject of an article in the Telegraph by the Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch. The paper says her party would rip up laws aimed at making the UK a net zero carbon emitter by 2050, including eliminating targets for scrapping gas boilers and increasing electric car usage.
The Guardian's among many papers featuring pictures of the primatologist Jane Goodall after her death at the age of 91.
Today at 6, a deadly attack on a synagogue in Manchester. 2 people have been killed, 4 are in hospital. The attacker was shot dead by police within 7 minutes of the first 999 call.
He was stabbing at the window, so the police screamed at him, you know, packing him kind of thing. And then he like turned round and he looked like he was going to mess with something in his jacket, so they opened fire at him.
It has brought shock and fear to this community here in Greater Manchester, and police have declared it a terrorist incident. In the last few minutes, the Prime Minister had this to say.
And so, on behalf of our country, I express my solidarity, but also my sadness, that you still have to live with these fears. Nobody should have to do that. Nobody.
Police say the suspect was wearing a vest that had the appearance of an explosive device, but it wasn't viable.
The attacker has been shot dead by the police. We believe we know their identity, but for safety reasons at the scene, we're unable to confirm at this stage.
And this evening, extra police are being deployed at synagogues across the country to boost security.
And in London, after a BBC Panorama investigation finds evidence of misogyny and racism at Charing Cross Police Station, the head of the Metropolitan Police says he won't resign.